Hey team, I am here with the SinCam Ex. It's one of their new dash cams. It's a 2-channel and it shoots up to 1440p. It can handle up to 128 gigs on the SD card. So let's get this thing unboxed and take a look at it. We've got the adapter here. Looks like this is going to be micro USB-C. If you guys can see that. Yeah, I got a micro USB. So yeah, excuse me, not micro USB-C. It's just micro USB. Got a micro USB on here. But admittedly, I'll most likely hardwire it, so I'll end up cutting this and then hardwiring it on my dash. This might be the rear channel, possibly. Yeah, judging by how small this is going to be the rear channel. So you've got power and ground on that guy. And then it plugs into the front. Oh yeah, trim panel tool. Okay, that's good. Operating instructions. And then the front channel itself. Oh, that's light. Okay, let's get this thing installed. Let's take a look at it. Hey team, so I'm here inside my vehicle and I have got this guy connected here to my cigarette lighter, and this uses Wi-Fi, so you are able to connect your cell phone straight to it in order to set up and go through all the settings. So what I'm going to do, since I can't hold my camera while I install this, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here on my windshield, and then I will run the wires with the tool that they sent me. I'll run the wires up through the headliner, down through the A-pillar, and I will connect it all the way to the back with the second camera. And then I'll go through the setup process as well to get this guy set up. And I want to show you guys that for the price, this thing is great. I can't complain for the price, the type of quality that you get out of this thing. I've looked at some people's videos that they've got on YouTube, and it looks great. So I'm looking forward to getting this thing fully installed, set up on my front windshield, and then also on my rear windshield when I run the wires all the way through the vehicle. And just to make sure that this thing works, So now that I've got the vehicle in ACC mode, we can see that the lights turn on, Wi-Fi is flashing, and that tells me that the dash camera is turned on and it is functioning. So I'm going to use my cell phone to connect up to this thing. I also wanted to point out that, I need to take this off because I have installed one before without removing the plastic and totally forgot. But I love that in the front, there's nothing, there's no letters, there's no writing whatsoever. So I'm a huge fan that, you know, when you're looking in, if someone was walking by your vehicle and you've got your camera mounted up here, it doesn't really stick out with the wording. They put the wording on the back of the camera, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, let's get this thing hooked up. Over here, we've got the connection for the 3.5 millimeter that I'm going to connect right here on there, and I got to put in an SD card as well. So I'm going to get that SD card formatted, I'm going to get this thing hooked up, and then I'll show you guys some of the video of what this looks like. The name of the app that we use to connect to the camera is called SinCamEx. I'm going to go ahead and install this now. Agree to the privacy policy. This is what the setup process looks like. I've got the Wi-Fi turned on here. We will need the following permissions. Let's click next. While using the app, I'm going to allow access. Now let's add a camera. So right now it's going out there searching for Wi-Fi. Please insert the camera shown above, blah, blah. Yep, let's click next. Select the camera Wi-Fi, connect, go to the system settings and connect to Wi-Fi. Let's turn Wi-Fi on. Car DVR. Ooh, you know what? I don't know what the password is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Is that it? Okay, now let's go back. And boom, we are in. So now you can see that when I've got this thing, oh man. Team. Okay, so as you can see here, my hand kind of waving over it. I have got to install it on the windshield, but I wanted to show you guys the camera settings here. I also have to insert my SD card. I haven't done that yet, but you've got sound recording, so you can turn that off if you want some privacy. You can change the photo resolution all the way down to VGA, which I believe is about 1 meg. The video resolution is up to 2K, which is really nice. Loop recordings, they're only set to 1 minute. I do like that you can change the exposure setting on there as well, so that's pretty nice. Timestamp can be turned on or off. Motion detection and collision sensing, that's if you're going to have this thing connected to power all the time, like when you turn your vehicle off, for example. And then here with parking monitor collision detection, you can set the sensitivity of the parking collision sensor. Time-lapse video, that essentially is self-explanatory for those of you that have seen other Wi-Fi dash cameras. You know that you can change the time-lapse video duration to speed things up, slow things down. You can also, what I believe this does is it allows you to save battery. So you could do the time-lapse video duration to 24 hours, and at 24 hours it just turns the camera off. The Wi-Fi name, you can actually change that Wi-Fi name. You could just say, you know, like dash camera if you wanted to. I can't type. So here's an example. You're able to change the Wi-Fi name. That's pretty nice. Wi-Fi password as well. You could set that if you wanted to. Formatting the SD card, I highly recommend that you guys format the SD card. Really recommend doing that. Formatting the SD card is highly, highly important once you set the SD card inside there. Get rid of that one. But yeah, that's it, man. If you guys have questions, please let me know. Hey team, so now that I have had a week with the Sincam Ex, I wanted to talk about this dash cam in particular to see if this is the dash cam for you. Is it the best dash cam that's out there on the market? No, it's not. I mean, there are 4K dash cameras out there. There's dash cameras that are, you know, up to $600, $700 for the system. And are they great? Yeah, there's some great dash cams. Is this dash cam great? For the money, yes. Yeah, for the amount of money, absolutely. If you're trying to get your feet wet into dash cams, I think that this is a great opportunity. I think that this is a great dash cam to get your feet wet. If you are budget conscious or frugal, this is also a great dash cam to spend some money on. It's been great. It's never overheated. I will admit that I have not used it in the summertime. Like where I'm at currently, it's winter. So I can't discuss anything referencing what it's like in the summertime and if it overheats. However, when I do touch it, it's not that hot. And as you guys have seen in my previous videos, I've ran DDPAI. I had the DDPAI Mini 5 and I had the DDPAI Mini. And I hope I'm saying that correctly. DDPAI, possibly. That being said, for the money, the Sincam Ex, phenomenal, right? But I'm not comparing it to Vantrue's new 4K dash camera that's got that exquisite night sensor. I'm not comparing it to that, right? I do have a video coming up for that one. But for budget conscious, like I said earlier, for those of you that are frugal, yeah, it's a phenomenal dash cam for the price. If you guys have questions, leave them down below. And of course, I will have affiliate links in the description. So if you feel like that this dash cam may be right for you after watching this video, of course, feel free to use the affiliate link down below.